What's up everyone, Carnage here bringing you an achievement guide slash gameplay video for Pipeline Tycoon, which I've already gotten all the achievements in, 3000 gamer score, and there's actually 3 stacks, so you can play it on Xbox One, Xbox Series, and Windows, and get a total of 9000 gamer score at the moment. They may even add more later on. Here you can actually check in the main menu the solutions of the game, of all of the chapters. But the cool thing about this, you can see the website below. The cool thing about it is you don't actually have to do every level for the achievements. Here you can see the levels that you need. So it's 120, 60, 10, 5, and 1 of Chapter 3. 120, 60, 10, 5, 1 of Chapter 2. 120 of Chapter 1. 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and 1. So those 20 achievements will get you all 3000 gamer score. And what happens is, when you go into the gameplay here, play, every level is open from the start. So here you can see I've done the ones that matter, only the ones in gold stars that you need for the achievements. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to show some gameplay as well. And this game is accessible for all ages, so you can start out on the easy levels in Chapter 1. As you can see, they will get further and further. The levels will get bigger. I'm going to go to level 1 though. What I mean is the 5x5 grid. So we have a small grid right now, and the point of the game is to connect the lines to the correct houses of the right color. So it starts off easy enough in level 1. As you can see, there we go, level 1 complete, move on to level 2. Actually haven't done this level, as you could tell, because of the achievements, but for fun we're going to just go through and see if we can't get some of them. And I can also show a later grid, 6x6, I think they have 7x7, it goes higher and higher and bigger grids. Okay, so it's already getting more challenging, as you can tell. Let's see, that goes here, I think. That should go on the edge, and blue on the side here. Yep. Alright, blue can go around the edge again. This has to go this way, I think. We have to get the red going around it, and that should be that one. Level 5, I've done this one before, but it's been a while, so I don't remember. The game came out a little while back, not too long ago though. Let's see, if we go up this way. There we go. Blue goes all the way around, and there we go. Alright, we've done the first 5 levels. Let's check if we skip on. You can see here. Let me press RB, and you can see 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, and 9x9. It goes all the way up to 9x9 levels. And just to take a look, level 120 in Chapter 1 looks like this. It's pretty complicated. I worked out some of the solutions on my own, and some of them I admit I've used the solution guide for. So if you get stuck, you can always use that guide on the website, on the company's website. But let's check out Chapter 2 a little bit as well. I don't want to show all the chapters. There's 4 chapters, but Chapter 2 starts out also with 6x6. And they have these X squares now, so they change it up a little bit. And this has to go around here. No, we can't go that way, because we need that one. Alright, let's figure out the other ones first. This probably goes around here. Yellow has to go around the outside, I guess? Yeah, and then red can go underneath this one. Okay. Blue might be able to go straight up, as well as red. And then that light blue goes there, Also, this game might be a little challenging if you're colorblind. I am not, but I could see how some of the later levels, they give you a lot of different colors. So yeah. See, this already, it is a little bit challenging. This is a red, but this is an orange. So we're gonna go orange down the bottom, and then blue around the corner. I find you usually want to stick to the corners or the edges as much as possible. And this this has to be the light blue house right there. See, the red and orange are right next to each other, making it more challenging. Orange up this way. Let's see, we do yellow down here. And then blue can go here. Oh, we messed up the other side. If you go too much into one of them, it'll do that. But here we are, level 5 in chapter 2. This might go this way. Red has to go here. This might, let me see where that would go. Yellow can go all the way up there, and this can go around, and then this goes directly into that. Okay, so that's the first 5 levels in that chapter, and chapter 1 and 2. So yeah, just showing off a little bit of the game and mentioning that, like I said before, it is an easy game to learn and hard to master if you want to do the bigger grids, like the 9x9s. It starts off with 5x5, so it's accessible for kids if you want to play the early levels, and then also for adults or anyone else in between. You can play at any, all levels are unlocked from the start. You don't have to have progress in any. Like, I didn't do any here in chapter 4. They might add achievements for that later on, but yeah, all levels are unlocked, as you can see. And these grids get really big. 11 by 14, 14 by 17, let's see how big that is. 96. Oh my goodness, okay, that is insane. But yeah, they have solutions for all 4 chapters on their website. So like I was saying before, that is right here. And you might have different solutions as well. It says let us know if you find a different solution. But yeah, this game was by Cropware. Once again, thanks for the codes for showing off this game and explaining about it, and mentioning it's a good game for achievement hunters as well as for kids or adults that want to just enjoy this type of puzzle game. So yeah, that's Pipeline Tycoon. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. That way you can get notified about my upcoming videos. So thanks again, and see you next time.